Delia Jarrett-Macauley, DMS, Ph.D, FRSA, also known as Dee Jarrett-Macauley, is a London-based British writer, academic and broadcaster of Sierra Leonean heritage. Her debut novel, Moses, Citizen and Me, won the 2006 Orwell Prize for political writing, the first novel to have been awarded the prize. She has devised and presented features on BBC Radio, as well as being a participant in a range of programmes. As a multidisciplinary scholar in history, literature and cultural politics, she has taught at Leeds University, Birkbeck College and other educational establishments, most recently as a Fellow in English at the University of Warwick. She is also a business and arts consultant, specializing in organization development. Early years and education. Delia Jarrett-Macauley was born in Hertfordshire to Sierra Leonean parents, the youngest daughter, and visited Sierra Leone as a child. She studied at York College for Girls and Harrogate Grammar School and earned her first degree in management and a Doctor of Philosophy degree in English from London University. Career, cultural sector and academia. Jarrett-Macauley began working in the cultural sector in the mid-1980s, including as director of the Independent Theatre Council, and as a consultant to Arts Council England. She also managed the Pan-African Dance Summer School and coordinated educational projects for African players. In the 1990s she was joint director of the Royal National Theatre's Project Transmission, which focused on arts and social change in Europe. She has also judged prizes, served on the boards and been closely involved with a number of other cultural and literary initiatives, among them the Caine Prize for African Writing in 2007 as well as in 2016, when she was chair of the judging panel. In July 2016, Jarrett-Macauley was appointed chair of the Caine Prize Board of Trustees. Her university teaching career began in 1989, when she ran the first Black Women's Studies courses on the MA in Women's Studies at the University of Kent. Based on that program of work, she subsequently edited the 1996 anthology Reconstructing Womanhood, Reconstructing Feminism, Writings on Black Women, the first British feminist anthology to examine concepts of womanhood and feminism within the context of race and ethnicity. She also devised and led the arts management program at Birkbeck College, London. She has been a visiting fellow in gender studies at the London School of Economics and has taught a range of courses at the universities of Kent, London and Middlesex. She has also trained teachers at Goldsmiths College, London, and has contributed to many professional development courses in Europe at a range of institutions, including the Amsterdam Summer University and the King Baudouin Foundation and the European Network of Cultural Administration Training Centres. Jarrett-Macauley has contributed to a number of academic publications as author and board member, including Feminist Review, Women's History Review, Journal of Gender Studies, and Gender and History. Jarrett-Macauley has also edited Shakespeare, Race and Performance, The Diverse Bard in Contemporary Britain, with contributors who include Eldred Jurasimi Jones, Jatinder Verma, Naseem Khan, Dawn Monique Williams, Michael Pearce, Lynette Goddard, Varsha Panjwani, Jamie Rogers, Michael Macmillan, Iqbal Khan, Diane Allison Mitchell, Pat Kumper, Sita Thomas, and Terry Power. Writing. Jarrett-Macauley has written two significant books, The Life of Una Marson, 1905–65, and the novel Moses, Citizen and Me. She is the author of a well-received biography of the BBC's first black programme maker, Una Marson. Chris Searle, reviewing it in Tribune, wrote, "Delia Jarrett-Macauley is to be congratulated in creating this finely written, detailed narrative which opens up Black life from an era often untouched by the written word." Margaret Busby referred to it in the Sunday Times as compelling, with other appreciative feedback coming from Stuart Brown of the University of Birmingham, Caroline Ben, John Thieme of the University of Hull, Hakeem Adi, Kevin La Agenda for The Independent on Sunday, Sheila Robotham, while Stuart Hall praised it as a significant contribution to the work of historical memory. Moses, Citizen and Amp. Me. Jarrett-Macaulay's 2005 novel takes as its subject matter the conflict in Sierra Leone, drawing imaginatively on both the European canon and African oral traditions to illuminate the sufferings of child soldiers and the families. The book was widely and positively reviewed, including by such as Amin Atafona, Bernardine Evaristo in Wasafiri, Francis Ween, while Lucy Beresford remarked in the literary review, quote, "Her understated prose a foil to the bleak and disturbing subject matter, sensitively establishes the family as a microcosm of the ruptured nation, and Shakespeare provides an inspirational and uplifting agent of therapy." In The Guardian, Ali Smith commented on the considered and multi-layered story of a Sierra Leone family blasted apart by one of its children turning boy soldier in the Civil War. It is a novel remarkable for its slowed, measured pulse and its calm analysis, its keenness to promise hope and rehabilitation even after the worst. Amao Jaji wrote, 7 years ago Delia Jarrett-Macauley published The Life of Una Marson 1906–65, a landmark biography of the Jamaican feminist who became the BBC's first black programme maker. In her debut novel, Jarrett-Macauley again breaks ground with a delicate and brave, if over-ambitious, fictional treatment of child soldiers in the aftermath of a West African civil war. As a deftly sensitive exploration of a tormented generation and a family's dilemma, it is a haunting piece of fiction. Moses, Citizen and Amp. Me was awarded the Orwell Prize in 2006, with the judges concluding, "It is a work of great intimacy and moral complexity, the kind of writing that sheds light on a world we barely understand." The book is one that Orwell himself might have liked. In 2008, following the publication of A Long Way Gone, Memoirs of a Boy Soldier, a best-selling first-hand account by Ishmael Bure of his time as a child soldier during the civil war in Sierra Leone in the 1990s, the accuracy of which was questioned. There was also some discussion about the memoir's alleged similarity in parts to Jarrett-Macaulay's novel, Broadcasting. Jarrett-Macauley has worked on a number of broadcasting projects for BBC Radio, including devising and presenting the Una Marson story and Black Women Writers in 1930s England on BBC Radio 4. In 2006 she made the Radio 4 feature Imaginary Homeland, for which she returned to Sierra Leone after 30 years, and the program interweaves her memories and her fiction with the real struggle to rebuild the place known as Salone. She has also contributed to other programs such as Woman's Hour and Open Book on Radio 4, the Radio 3 website on ideas and culture and the 2004 BBC Music Live Festival. She voiced warrior Marks Alice Walker's documentary film, which was shown on UK television. Bibliography: Shakespeare, Race and Performance, The Diverse Bard in Contemporary Britain. Editor, Routledge. ISBN 9781138913820. The Life of Una Marson, 1905–65. Manchester University Press. ISBN 9780719082566. Moses, Citizen and Amp. Me, Granta Books, ISBN 186207741X. Winner of the Orwell Prize 2006. Reconstructing Womanhood, Reconstructing Feminism, Writings on Black Women, Editor, Routledge, ISBN 0415116449X.